Hi guys, welcome to Casey's Contemplation. Today I'm going to share how God gave me comfort when I was in a worried state of mind. On one particular day, I had a lot on my mind and was worried about two in particular things. One, I was worried about college decisions because it was my senior year of high school and I was stressing out about the amount of money it was going to take and what college I was going to. And then second, I was really worried about my uncle who was diagnosed with cancer because he was having surgery on his brain this day. So throughout my day, I was praying about these two in particular things. Well, I was at high school and I got to my 5th hour class and I was in the middle of a conversation on my phone texting a friend, and he texted me randomly Hakuna Matata, and I didn't really think much of it, but I thought it was like, oh, that's kind of cute, you know. Well, then I got to my 6th hour class, and I sat down next to my friend who was singing the song Hakuna Matata, and I was like, whoa, that's kind of weird, my friend just texted me that, but I still didn't think too much on it. Well, then I got to my 7th hour class, and I sat down, and I looked across from me, and another one of my friends had a Lion King shirt on, and it said, Hakuna Matata, it means no worries. When I saw his shirt, I immediately looked up and just kind of smiled, because I knew at that moment that this was God trying to tell me that He had everything under control, that I didn't need to worry about my college decisions or the amount of money it was going to take, or about my uncle who was having surgery that day. I knew that God was telling me not to worry. Well, 2 months later, I was telling the story to my friend who was wearing the Lion King shirt, and after I got done telling him, he looked at me with a strange expression on his face, and he said, that's really weird because he's only worn the shirt twice in his life, and he remembers the exact day that he wore the shirt to school, and he remembers looking in his closet thinking, I need to wear this shirt for some reason today. So that was just a little God nod within its own. Well, then a couple months later, I was stressing about college again and where I was going to end up going, and so I asked God for comfort that He had a plan for me. Well, then a couple days later, my uncle became cancer-free. This told me that God took care of one of the prayers that I was worried about when He comforted me with the Hakuna Matata, so I knew that He had my college situation taken care of as well. And soon enough, on February 9th, the soccer coach from Mount Mercy University contacted me and offered me a scholarship to play for her team, and it was enough for me to go to college. So God took care of the two prayers that I was worried about on that particular day, and He comforted me with Hakuna Matata. So sometimes God likes to reach out to us in weird little ways like this, and so it's really important to keep your eyes open to what God may be trying to tell you. You know, I could have very easily not have even noticed the text from my friend, or my friend singing the song, or my other friend that wore that shirt, but because I had my eyes open, I was able to connect those ideas and what had happened. So as you can see by my little painting right up here, that the phrase Hakuna Matata is kind of a favorite of mine because it reminds me that God does have everything under control as long as we put our faith and trust in Him. I hope this video and experience of mine has inspired you to ask God to open your eyes and your heart to hear His voice. He is constantly trying to communicate with us, so it is on our part to make sure we are open to Him to receive His words. Thanks for watching.